Hey, people, just have one question for y'all. What are y'all waiting for? I just don't get it. What are y'all waiting for? I'm confused. I mean, the signs are there. Everything is perfect, but yet you won't get in the water. You may be asking, what is this guy talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is real estate. And we are in the midst of the hottest market ever, okay, in recent history. And the truth of the matter is, it's only gonna get hotter. You think real estate is expensive now? Just wait, okay? How do I know this? That's a great question. Well, I just saw an article that pretty much confirms exactly what I've been saying, okay? Let me read that to you guys right here. And that's this. While billionaires like Bill Gates buy up all the nation's farmland, Wall Street investors snatch up every home they can get their hands on. They snatch up every home. They're snatching up every home they can get their hands on? Interesting. You guys may think, oh, that's nothing. You know, Wall Street has been buying homes for a long time. And Bill Gates, he has so much money, he just doesn't know what to do with it. You're sadly misinformed, my friends. The truth of the matter is that billionaires are buying up land like it's going out of style. Billionaires, major companies, governments, Wall Street are buying real estate like it's going out of style. Okay? This is the reason why I called this video or titled this video, Follow the Money. Because the signs are there. Whenever you see big whales buying or investing into something, there is a flag there. There's something interesting going on there. So in this case, they're heavily investing into land and real estate. Okay? Did you know who the biggest owner of land is? It's some guy that you probably don't know. His name is John Malone. He has 2.2 million acres. Bill Gates and Melinda Gates have 242,000 acres. And they don't even break the top 50, okay? Billionaires are buying real estate like it's going out of style. Wall Street is buying up houses like it's going out of style. And you guys probably didn't know that, okay? This is why real estate is such an amazing asset, because over the last 10 years, housing prices have bounced back. So even if you bought at the peak of 2007, whenever the last bubble or the recession started, or right before it started, at the peak of the market, you still got all your money back from the price, because the price went up, it bounced back. That's the beauty of real estate. You really can't lose in real estate because the prices continuously go up. Even if they crash, they always shoot back up. Time and history has shown that. Last year, due to at least partly to the shortage of new construction, U.S. homes rose at the fastest pace in 14 years. Even homes underwater since the crisis now sell at a profit. Okay? This is what it seems to be, okay? The article says, people more intelligent than yours truly think an America filled with renters rather than homeowners is a good thing. So in other words, they want you to be a renter, okay? They want you to not own any property. They are intentionally buying this real estate because they see some type of benefit in being a landlord, okay? My prediction is this, okay? Land, this is what I got out of this. I'll say this. Land is a non-renewable resource. It is getting more and more expensive and will continue to become more expensive as time goes on, because as populations, as globalization happens, and as companies grow, we are going to see land become a valuable resource, and it's going to be harder and harder to come across. Number two, owning a home or land will become rare, thus becoming a highly sought out asset. So not everyone will have real estate or have the accessibility to real estate that they have now. In the future, you may not be able to get a home so easily. Only the very top percentage of, the populations may be able to afford real estate. Who knows, okay? That's the way it's looking, because a lot of people are getting priced out of the market now. A lot of homeowners are getting priced out of the market now due to low supply and high demand. And what do you think happens when there's more population and more people, okay? Generation Z, which is the generation after the millennials, is predicted to be the largest generation of all time. Of all time. So what is going to happen when those kids become young adults and want to start a family and want to have, their own home? What do you think is going to be the price of a home in those times? Okay. Number three, it will become very difficult for the average person to own any real estate due to its increase in price from low supply and high demand, which is exactly what I just said. Again, Generation Z is predicted to be the largest generation of all time. It already is pretty much as big as the millennials, and millennials are the biggest generation of people in modern history. Okay, so four, as real estate becomes more expensive, anyone who owns real estate will become immensely wealthy. I mean, that is pretty obvious. Real estate is one of the truest and fastest, maybe not fastest, but one of the surest ways to become wealthy. It is one of the surest vehicles to become wealthy. That will only intensify as time continues forward. So if you own real estate today and you own it 30 years from now, okay, that property is going to be worth 3, 4, maybe even 5 times what it's worth today. So that is going to be a sure path to wealth. Okay, I'm 30. By 60, if I hold on to my properties, and I'm 60 and I have those properties, I can almost assure you that these properties will be worth more today than they are worth more today when I bought them. Okay. Number 5, owning real estate will become a status symbol, like owning a Mercedes. So I foresee, if this stays on track as where we're going now, I foresee that people will have real estate as a status symbol. In other words, there will be so few people that are able to afford real estate in these times that you owning a piece of land or owning a property or real estate is going to be a symbol of your wealth. So people will say, instead of owning a Mercedes, they'll say, hey, I own 3 acres. I own 15 houses. I own 2 apartment complexes. And that will be the symbol of wealth. Instead of owning a Mercedes or BMW or whatever, that will be the status. Number 6, last but not least, if you think real estate is expensive now, just wait. Okay, that's not an observation. Well, that is an observation, but that's been stated before. If you think real estate is expensive now, just wait. So I am saying this because I feel like I have a duty to my people, my friends, and even people I don't know. Because guess what? For me, I'm about positive vibes, and I'm about giving, because in order for you to receive, you must give. And so for me, I know that if I can empower the people around me, the people that watch me, that know me, then I will, as a result, become empowered myself. Okay? So this is to liberate you, because it seems as time moves forward that we are getting closer and closer and closer to being more and more controlled. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. It seems that we are, as time continues to move forward, systems and higher ups or authorities or rules are being applied on us that are making us and allowing us to be more dependent on, the system or the politics of it all, or what's going on. We're so caught up. These rules and obligations make us so obligated, or so, you can say, paranoid, that we have to depend on the system itself in order to continue to move forward. That's how it is looking. And I think it's getting more and more oppressive. As time goes on, I think that things will continue to increase in price. Prices of everything, costs will go up due to inflation. And I don't see wages going up at that speed. So what may end up happening is people who are working, who work their 40-hour shifts, may need to pick up another job, or may need to pick up another 2 jobs. Or they may need to move into something smaller, or reduce their lifestyle. The only sure way to stop this from happening, or at least insulating yourself, is to make yourself into someone who has assets, something that has a safety net for themselves financially. And one of the surest ways is to invest in real estate, okay? That is one of the surest ways. And as you can see, there's these big hogs, these big whales are investing, and they're doing it. So if these people who have millions, billions of dollars are doing this, okay, at a high clip, why can't you do something like that yourself? Don't you think that'll be a sign? Don't you think that's a sign for you to maybe look at what is going on? Again, most people don't know, and most people aren't aware, because they're so caught up in the rules and this and that, and I get it. But I'm here to tell you that this is the time. You have to start now. You have to start now getting involved into your financial future. You have to start now planning on how you're going to free and liberate yourself and your family, okay? You have to. It's for your betterment, and you can't blame anyone else if you don't do it. I'm giving you a key. I'm giving you a hint. Hopefully you catch on to this. Hopefully this is something that wakes you up. And if you are awake and are interested in freeing yourself, reach out to me, okay? especially if you're in the Houston area. If you're in the Houston area, you have to reach out to me. If you're in the Texas area, reach out to me. But it's not limited to Texas. It's anywhere. If you're anywhere in the US, reach out to me. If you're interested in freeing yourself, freeing your family, and liberating yourself, and setting yourself up for wealth, hit me up, DM me, follow me on my social medias. And again, I wish the best for you and your family. If you're a realtor, reach out to me. If you are involved in any type of real estate, reach out to me. Okay, lender, inspector, all of that, reach out to me. I would love to network with you. I would love to talk to you. I'm gonna be holding a couple of events, so reach out to me. I love to help. If you're a new agent, reach out to me. Let's get you paid. And with that being said, talk to y'all later. Peace.